Do you believe that if your passing is tragic, that you can get put in some sort of time loop? What if your spirit doesn't know it's gone, or even worse, it knows that it's gone, but just doesn't know how to cross over? I'm Graeson McGaha, and this is Paranormal Nightshift, your fan-submitted stories told here. John writes, I've always loved Halloween. It's my favorite time of the year. All things spooky and creepy, and it's just so much fun. In 2001, I took a job at a haunted house, and I absolutely loved it. It was more of a haunted hayfield. We had these 3 diesel tractors that took the kids out into the fields, and we would jump out and scare them. It was amazing. But a couple weeks in, I started having these experiences out in the field. If you've ever been on a farm, you understand it's not quiet and peaceful. And with 3 diesel tractors going back to back to back, you heard it all the time. It was actually kind of loud. That with the fact that it was a haunted trail, so we were jumping out of corn scaring people. Screams were kind of loud. But every night, at the same time, I saw him. A man dressed in period clothes, maybe 1800s, dressed like a farmer. He was a tall man, maybe 6'2", 6'3". Well, I thought he was tall, but was he floating? He would float past, look at me, and act like he was going to say something, but then he would just, I don't know, dissipate? It was like he would just disappear. Like that was what he was here to do. I asked some other people if they had seen him, and everybody thought I was crazy. It must have just been sleep, you know? I was working a lot, and I just wasn't sleeping. But I kept seeing him over and over and over again. I finally went to the library one day to do some research about the land or where we were at. But all my research turned up nothing. And it would just get so quiet. Just so quiet as he passed by. It's like I couldn't hear the rest of the world, like I was trapped there with him. Real life took over, and I stopped working at the haunted house the next year, but that had been 20 years ago. I took my kids this year, and sure enough, same time, same place, there he was. It's been over 20 years. It's like his spirit is trapped forever in the same time. Does he know that I'm here? Does he actually see me? And what peace can we find to help his spirit finally cross over? John, I love your story because it leaves so many of those questions unanswered. And just like anybody who submits a story and we use it, we'll go ahead and send John a Paranormal Nightshift sticker. Those are available up there in my bio. But what if your spirit does have unfinished business and you don't know how to finish it? Are you doomed for all eternity to try to finish it? Tell me what you think about this in the comments, and if you have a story, please send them in.